This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. Time is it? 5:26 p.m. It's getting later and later. Yeah. Car says 18 degrees Fahrenheit.
Next stop sign, turn right.
Yeah, well, we're going to turn that down. GPS is running.
Turn right. At the stop sign.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm back in the car again. I've got some news for you guys. Although some of you guys probably already hear some of these news before I get to it. Yeah, Rad Powerbikes. Yeah, Rad Powerbikes got sold. Well, it got auctioned off. $13.2 million auctioned off to some company called Life something. Okay, let's look it up. Hold on. I had this in my phone to read to you guys, but hey, you know, sometimes you just don't. Life Electric Vehicles set to acquire Rad Powerbikes for $13.2 million. $13.2 million. Well, that's all pending still because it all, and the reason I look all red, by the way, is because being so late at night, the tail light of the guy in front of me is lighting me up red. Yeah, it's all pending based on the bankruptcy courts allowing this to happen. I would say they're going to allow it to happen. Otherwise, what would happen with all their stuff? Yeah, so that's good news for people who have Rad Powerbikes bikes, which is quite a few people. So yeah, you definitely want to pay attention there. I mean, the whole thing is had Rad not been able to sell, everybody would have been kind of like up the creek. Now, will you get warranty work done through them? I don't know about that one. No, I don't think the new company inherits all that. They will start anew, probably keep the same brand name. Will it be the same products? I don't know. I hope they innovate a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, Rad's offerings have been fairly. Well, I've been critical already. I mean, I've owned Rad Powerbikes, obviously, but I've been critical in that they haven't innovated as much, and I think that really kind of hurts the brand a little bit. But you know, with the new company, who knows? From what I read, the new company has also acquired some other company before, too, or something like that. So, yeah, you want more information? You're going to have to look it up. Believe me, everyone's going to be talking about it, but it's just something I read on the way heading to Costco. Another thing, too, I noticed is that Amazon and UL is suing several e-bike companies, yep, for selling products as UL approved products when they actually weren't. Ooh, does that surprise me? No, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, okay, the suing maybe, but as far as companies selling things saying that they're UL approved but they're not, that doesn't surprise me. Companies listed is iPass, AIPAS, and A4, and several others, but those are the two that they mentioned right up front. That one doesn't surprise me either. I think iPass was having some issues with people wondering about their batteries before already, so it doesn't surprise me at all. So anyway, we'll see how that turns out. And I think actually in the long run, it's kind of good that it's finally happening because, you know, if you're going to claim you're UL approved and you're not UL approved, that's not good. Well, the thing is, sometimes people say UL, it brings it up to UL standard. That's another way of saying it's not UL approved, but we got something close to it. Yeah, I mean, there are other agencies who will test. Other than UL will test. To do a UL approval is not a cheap thing to do. Yeah, I know this, okay? I know this firsthand because I had worked for a company once before, way back when I was in the audio industry. Now, if you don't know that I've been in the audio industry before, that's probably because you never watched the More From Russ channel. More From Russ guys know about this, okay? But, yeah, it takes a while. It's not a quick approval. It takes time, and it costs a lot of money to get that approval. So many companies will skip it and then just say, well, you know, we'll find another certification from another company that brings it to the basic standards of the UL approval. But technically, it's not UL approved because it was never approved by UL. That doesn't mean that the battery or the bike is not good. It's just saying that it's not actually UL who did the approvals of all that stuff, right? So, I don't know. I don't think they could say anything about that if they outright claim it. You know, it was tested by another organization. Okay, but you can't put like a UL sticker on it if it wasn't done by UL. That's the whole point. Yeah. So, is that going to hurt the industry? No, I don't think. Well, maybe. I think a lot of people know, all right? A lot of people know that these type of games are played by many companies where they try to skate around it to save a few dollars and get the product out faster. Like I said, it doesn't surprise me. So let's hope this doesn't happen in the future. That's all, you know. But again, getting sued, I guess it takes that first suit, right, to happen before you know it'll stop. So here's the thing. Here's my thoughts on this thing. Okay, I think the UL approval is worthwhile. I hate the fact that it takes forever, and I know it costs the companies a lot of money to get an approval. And it's not just the approval of the battery. People are looking for the overall electrical of the bike, you know, the wiring and all that stuff inside the bike, you know, and you know, even like the water resistance ratings and things like that. You know, everyone wants all those type of things, but it takes a while and it costs money, and that eventually will probably filter down to you anyway, because if it costs the company money, they have to raise the retail price of the product, right? But on the long run, I'd like to know that it is actually safer. So lately, I've been working with companies that have the actual approvals, and I trust those companies more because of that. Has all of the companies that I've recommended had that? I don't know. Probably not. I'm gonna say probably not. There's products that came out that I had reviewed in the past that they claim it, but do we really know? I mean, unless you see some actual certification stuff going on, or unless it's listed with UL's own website, how do you really know, right? I mean, would that stop you from buying a product? Put a comment. That's a good comment. And put a comment. Would you not buy a bike if it wasn't UL rated? Yeah, that's a good one. Or if the product had a lot of features that you really liked, but they don't have the UL approval, would you still buy that product? Yeah. Some companies I know had said that, you know, we don't use UL, we use I won't name names, okay? We use other certification companies, which brings it up to that standard. Would you buy that? Put a comment. Let me know. Hey, by the way, I appreciate you guys making the comments too, because it helps push the video out. It does. That's why we all always tell you to put a comment, because it pushes it out to more people to see, you know, because the algorithm says, hey, this is a popular topic. So it pushes out to more people who have never seen the channel before. So if you want to help me out, make a comment. You know, let me know. Plus, I know that a lot of you guys read those comments too, because you comment on their comments. That's the way to do it, really. Yeah. You might have noticed too lately, I haven't been doing a lot of comments back to your comments, but I do read them all. And if you watch how I put my little emojis, you can tell I read it, because I try to put emojis that match the things that you're talking about. All right. Not all emojis are available, okay? But like you know, you're mad at something. Yeah, I don't like this. And you'll see either a sad face or an angry face emoji from me, so you know I've read it, right? Or you're talking about, well, because of that I bought a bike of this, and you'll see a little bike icon or something, so you know I read it. I read it all right? It's not like I don't read your comments, I do. But lately I've been so busy with things that the best I can do is, you know, an emoji response. And then sometimes I will respond if something requires an actual response. I says, oh, the emoji is not going to cut it. Then you'll see me actually make a comment. So don't feel like I'm not paying attention to your comments, because I am. I'm just trying to manage the time and everything too. So, I mean, look, I'm going out late tonight. Going out late tonight to do stuff. So things have been busy for me lately. So things that are outside of the Russ is Right channel, right? But I still try my best to come out with a video for you guys at least 3-4 times a week at least. Sometimes it comes out 5 times a week. Sometimes 6. So you can never tell. Sometimes you always know too that I usually get videos out by 6 a.m. in the morning. But if it doesn't come out at 6 a.m. in the morning, sometimes it comes out later. You know, if I had things to do, and then I later on I would make a video and then try to put it out as fast as I can. It'll come out like 1 in the afternoon sometimes. Not as effective that way. But anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this whole thing with Rad Powerbikes. Let me know what you think about this UL approval stuff, okay? And let me know whether you would actually buy a product that wasn't approved, or if you would buy a product that would be kind of similar to UL approval but not really actually UL. Let me know about that one too. Yeah, good comments on these. All right, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys next time.